All right, y'all. How we doing, guys? So, all right, I just got done filming my Pawn Stars, not porn stars, reaction. Now I figure I reckon we get into the episode 4 of season 1 here. We're getting down to the nitty gritty of the first season. So let's see what goes on here. Jared Lee's done. He broke his leg. Is that both because of freaking Trace Adkins' carelessness? Golly, my arms are red and white. Golly. Okay, need some blue balls. I'll be red, white, and blue. We're ready for the 4th of July. So if you guys know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, let's get into it. See what our elimination challenge is.
But being a man isn't throwing somebody under the bus, you know, like being a man was...
Yeah, like last episode. They were telling her to step up and name who did it. I mean, come on.
I do feel like a man would have probably gave him an answer, because if a man's asking you a question, you're not going to beat around the bush.
Yeah, but guys, come on. Let's quit about the sex stuff. Let's see. Nice. Moo-moos. There's our holiday.
Morning, y'all. With only 6 Cowboys left, the Montana Silversmith Immunity Buckle has never been more important than it is today. Today will be a test of physical and mental strength. It's a race for immunity.
Trace, tell us what we're going to be doing. Our minds are going crazy because our horses look to just be staked out, and they're over on the other side.
Sometimes I don't like the immunity buckle challenges. Sometimes I do. Obviously, I didn't like the last one, but I like them to be more cowboy challenges. I mean, this is a little more towards cowboy challenge, but more than that bull, grabbing that thing off the bull's head. You guys watched the last episode, but let's see this little rat race.
You're going to have to split wood. You're going to have to split
All right.
log into 4 pieces.
More like cowboying, I guess.
I'm ready for this immunity buckle challenge. I know I'm going to rock the wood cutting. Carrying the water's not going to faze me at all.
Dude, that guy's hat shape. Now, I know we can't judge people, but I be doing it. You guys are over here. Not over here, over here.
Once you burn through the string, to win this challenge, you'll need to saddle your horse and race to these bales and
I should really put myself over here so I can be looking at you guys and myself.
Get the immunity buckle. That cowboy will not be going home in the next elimination.
That's nice.
I mean, to be honest, you know, I don't think I have much of a chance to win this challenge. Their boys are obviously...
Well, not like that. Not with that attitude, girl.
I'm going to keep trying, and, you know, I'm going to finish it no matter what it takes.
For those of you that don't win today, I'm taking everything you do into consideration. In other words, you have
Don't
to finish the race.
Fuck up.
You shouldn't come in last. And helping me, John.
Let's see what goes on, man. Okay, who do I think? I think my prediction is Quattro. Quattro's pretty scrappy, man. I feel like he's going to do what he needs to do to get done. So, let's see. I think he might take it.
All right,
See.
Cowboys for the immunity buckle. Go.
Fucking Trace sitting on his horse. Probably. Oh, gosh, Ethan.
Quattro got the lead on.
Yeah. Dang. Come on, Doc.
Finally had a little hard time. He got his axe stuck in the wood there.
That log really whipped me. Oak? There's no oak where I'm from. I broke my buckle.
Oh, dang.
Broke my axe handle. A brand new axe, mind you.
You know, I was right by this guy, Cody Brewer. The guy hits the log 4 times and gets...
Why is his shirt all
Who
ripped?
else did that? Nobody but him. I was thinking Cody had it made.
Dang, they just exposed what happened. I don't, how did he rip his shirt?
Quattro up there getting...
Get into a fight or something?
Ethan's if he'd have hit that wood square in the metal trace, he wouldn't have broke his axe.
Dang, why is he chopping wood like that?
Quattro's getting a little kindling going. Jay Storm's gonna have to put a little bit more of it into it. Ethan's made it up there after he had a good...
That's crazy, man, that's crazy. Oh, shoot! He's ripping his shirt! Oh my gosh, that dude's a scrapper. He's ripping his shirt. They're ripping their shirts, putting them into the fire. I mean, that's hella smart. I mean, a shirt is not that expensive. You just get a new shirt. Be fine.
Man, I couldn't burn down the house. What went wrong for me was I was trying to block the wind with my body, and instead I should have backed my tripod up to the right.
Maybe you should have used your bionic chin.
A little bit so my flame flew into it.
Like crimson chin. There we go.
Hey, you're getting close. You got it right on it.
Dang.
There you go. There you go.
Zane's going studless horse.
There goes Zane.
Right as Zane took off, you know, I told myself I got no other choice.
No! It's like burning the American flag, dude.
It was gone.
No!
Never saw someone burn a hat like that. I kind of felt like somebody just burnt the American flag. And
That's what I'm saying, man. Shoo! That's crazy. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to win. I hope that's not his only hat. Freaking A. Good thing he wasn't wearing a felt. There ain't no way I'm burning my felt hat.
And I know what's on the line. Zane ain't even gonna do the back cinch.
It's gonna be a close finish.
Dang, Quattro is burning everything. Quattro did everything short of burning himself. God dang. Holy crap, I told you he was a scrapper, dude. And he's still gonna come in second. Let's see. For immunity. Dang, look at him with his shirt and everything. God dang. That dude was burning everything. Surprised he didn't take his pants off. What the heck? Oh no. Oh dang. Hold on a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Shoot. I need my camera. There's my camera. Right, we're back.
Looks like Zane's taking
Sorry, my
first
phone's
place
got
and
the
getting immunity.
Oh, Zane, I was thinking about Zane. Probably with that Brenda Zane in his underpants.
It feels
and
good to be
stinking
safe. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
I
need
can
to
buy a
say
new
myself
shirt,
like that.
but you can't buy immunity in this challenge.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is
That's crazy. I know Quattro's Houston was a scrapper, man, but he freaking burned that hat. God dang.
I just took the one around.
Still came in second, like I said. That's crazy. Well, let's see who finishes up strong here.
He got to ride.
And shoot, my freaking thing just.
Cody Burke, he was coming on hot. He's like a Pony Express rider back there. He was coming on fast.
This gray horse ain't near as fast as a yellow. As a gray horse.
uh-oh.
Cody Burke, that dude's a stallion, man. I mean, at the end of the competition, I'm sitting there looking and thinking, me, Humpty Dumpty beat this guy. I mean, I'd be embarrassed.
Come on, dude. Seriously? Alright, y'all, we're back. Sorry about that. My phone was acting all weird. We're back.
Hadley's about to burn through. He's about done. He's
Oh,
done.
that-
Whenever I'm working on my fire, you know, I know Hadley's constantly encouraging me, which really, I mean, I appreciate it a lot, you know.
There you go.
Jay Storm's off finally.
Whenever I was still struggling and he had got done, I looked up and I could see he was still standing there waiting with my horse, which to me, that's like really being a cowboy, you know.
Hadley's been over here waiting for. Cowboy code trace is respect. Respect women come first.
I still wanted a little bit of excitement on the day, and we happen to have us a horse race to the end.
Say when.
Dude, seriously? Come on. Alright guys, sorry about that. So, my phone died, so I had to restart it. So here we are. And of course, it fucking fucks up on me here. We back! Finally. Alright, here we go.
Quattro.
I'm going for immunity buckle.
Okay, we know what happens. We know what happens.
And everybody else, but
Hadley I mean, that's what the
To me, that's like really being a cowboy, you know?
I'd leave it
exactly.
nowhere
That's
waiting
what being a
for.
cowboy
Cowboy
is,
code
man.
trace is
Gotta
respect.
help
Respect
out
women
your
come
ladies, help out
first.
people that need help.
I still wanted a little bit of excitement on the day, and we had to have us a horse race to the end.
Say when?
I'm me, Huckleberry. Look at this. Have it plugged in.
Oh, we got poles. We got bad stuff.
Right
Dude,
now,
there
I
ain't
am a little
nothing as
disappointed that I
fun
lost
as riding on
because,
back
you
of
know,
a horse,
pretty
I'll
far
tell you
behind
that
everybody
much, man.
else, but you know, I didn't give up
Lot
at
of
the end, and I
fun.
hope the judges saw that.
Don't know what that was. Okay.
Well, that was fun. Looks like everybody knows how to build a fire.
I was sweating so bad I was almost putting my fire out.
I was proud of y'all. But Montana Silversmith
Zane.
goes to Zane.
He's gonna win this whole thing, I'll tell you
Thank
what.
you.
I tell you what.
This cowboy right here is frustrated. I wanted to win. I wanted to go home with that immunity buckle because I wanted to be able to isolate myself from the elimination. I ended up second place,
look
but
those
if
arms.
you ain't first, you're last. So I
Look
didn't
at
get
a
to take
bad
it
mind.
home.
Good job, everybody. That's it for today.
He ain't never really lose.
You know, I want to be the ultimate cowboy, not because I rope better or ride better or handle cattle better. You know, I want to be
Dude,
the
there
ultimate
ain't no
cowboy
way
because
no
I
one
went
can
out there
hold a
and I tried
candle to
harder than
Zane,
anybody
man.
else and
He's
beat
good,
out
he's
a
seasoned.
talented group of competitors.
He's
Putting on the
pretty
immunity
damn good,
buckle
so.
is, you know, it's a
We'll
great
see.
feeling.
Quite a big
My life
Quattro
changed a lot
and
just before coming to this competition.
Zane just
I
like this
found out
immunity
that
buckle, I
my
think.
dad was selling the family ranch, and you know, with this prize, I
You
could
know,
start a ranch of my own. So this is a way
whatchamacallit-
for me to continue the cowboy lifestyle
Ethan's
that I was
pretty good.
afraid
Ethan
was going to be
Treadwell.
lost.
Ethan Treadwell.
And start something on my own and grow it
Dang.
and keep
He's
the
up.
tradition of the cowboy alive in our family.
Yes, sir. Another downtime here. Oh,
I'm pretty disappointed in myself, man. I wanted to
Picking up
come
there.
home with that buck. Especially being right behind him. He
I
wasn't too
still don't know
far
what
ahead
that
of
is.
me.
No, I seen you had a pretty good lick splitting that wood.
Yeah. I should have put my hat on that fire when I was thinking before anybody left. And man, when Zane took off after it, I was like, I gotta do it.
You know, it puts Zane in a really good place in a lot of ways, but it puts the rest of us in just as good a place. Sometimes when you're crawling from the bottom, you're a whole lot better off than when you're sitting at the top. It's easier to
Yeah.
fall down
Said
when
every
you're at
loser.
the top
No, I'm just
than it
kidding.
is on
I'm
your
just
way
kidding.
up.
He's
Once
right.
again,
You know, and of course you gotta be positive. You know, you gotta be positive. You gotta stay on the right track.
has no worries for tomorrow at all.
I'm glad he has another
While the rest
hat.
of us
That would suck to go through this
sit
whole
waiting and
cowboy
wondering
thing
what the
without a cowboy
challenge
hat.
might
I'll tell you
be.
that. So.
Should it play to our strengths? Should it push us to our weakness? We don't know, but we're all anxious and waiting to see.
Doc's pretty chill, man. Let's see what they're doing. Got a storm coming in. Oh, heck yeah, we got a storm coming in now, man. Tejas, people think it's all dry there.
Oh, man. I think this rain's gonna put a damper on our day.
Definitely.
So,
No shite.
out of everybody that's been here, I'm pretty sure we've been the only two single ones here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've realized that, you know, I mean, I've been single for a while just because I gotta find somebody that can outwork me. I'm not gonna date somebody that I can work harder than.
No kidding. I just stay so busy all the time. I work a full-time job Monday through Friday, and I fly out every weekend, and it's just hard to find someone to keep up with that type of lifestyle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one of the reasons why I talk to you more than most of the other ones, because everybody else is married, or most of them are married, and that probably wouldn't look too good if I was hanging out with a married person all the time.
That's very true. I thought it was just because I was that good looking, but it's all right, too.
I already told you bull riders aren't my type.
Trying to shoot a shot. That'd be something I'd say. But I mean, you're on a show. Obviously, you're going to be hanging around the people. I mean, come on. People can't be that. And if someone was that insecure, if I was on a show, married, and I was hanging out with the other contestants and they were girls, it's like, and they got like jealous. It's like,
Same.
really?
I don't trust you.
Come on.
I told
You gotta
you
be
not
kidding
to.
me. Like, that'd be ridiculous.
The ultimate Cowboy Showdown.
It's your contestants.
We have
There's
an order
nothing to
for
do with
10,000
it's not a
pounds.
dating show.
I don't know that he can hear him. Jay Storm's not saying a word.
And later, who do you think I ought to send home?
Quattro told me I should have been a man about it, so he can go home.
Dang! Send his ass home! Send him home! Now speak out and go home, boy.
So part of being here is us getting up every morning and going and taking care of our cattle. I mean, you could be taking care of someone else's cattle, but you're hoping they're going to be yours at the end of this deal. So you're still got to get out there, feed them, take care of them, make sure they're drinking plenty of water, because it's hot in South Alabama. Let me tell you, you sure don't want to lose the value of your cattle because you didn't take care of them while you were here.
So you kind
Oh.
of like cows, don't you, Jay?
I thought they were in Texas. Oh, never mind. They're in South Alabama.
Yeah.
Damn.
Kind of
I'm over here in Kentucky.
I understand.
Well, South
Anybody
Kentucky.
like
So I'm pretty close to Tennessee.
Modeled your
But
life on anybody?
yeah, okay.
Yeah, my grandpa, he's definitely been my biggest
they were in
influence. You know,
Texas.
he's 86 years old. He still works every
That'd
day.
be
You don't
me.
want to give it up.
No, he'll
Heck
stay
yeah.
busy, and he keeps
be
all of
working
us
till
busy. He likes
106,
to
baby.
holler at us a lot and keep us in line. Your dad was a pretty big influence in you
Yes,
doing
ma'am.
what you do.
What I got from my father when he passed away was a will to work and a work ethic. And, you know, every day, like right here on top of this horn,
I'm sorry, but
there's a
that,
horn cap.
the hat just doesn't look finished shape, but that's just the look. That's the
I had
cow
Bram
puncher.
put on the horn cap. Just
Okay.
every time I mounted up every morning, I'd look down, and he's who I think about. When my dad passed away, I had to become a farmer, a banker, a marketer. I mean, I had to do all that stuff, and that's the package I just said it takes to be the all-around cowboy. So I think my dad,
Dang.
you know, him passing away,
He makes
it
a lot of money.
forced
No, I'm
me
kidding.
to become.
But no wonder why he got really. You guys saw when he got offended, you know, 2 episodes ago with
Well, I think
with
we've
Jared
both been
Lee
pretty
talking
blessed to
about
have
giving
such
him things,
awesome
and I
influences
understand
to
why
look
now.
up to,
But
you know.
No, absolutely. We got a
that's tough, man. That's tough. I just lost my mom a couple months ago, so.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's a good reminder not to take every day with him
don't
for
take
granted.
it for granted.
definitely.
Every day that sun rises is a great day.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Today I was thinking, what is our challenge today? What are they going to throw at us? I've been competing my heart out against these guys. We've been neck and neck. But at the same time, one mistake could cost you the win.
Let's see what Tracy got them doing.
For me, I have
Buddy
the immunity
fighter.
buckle, so I won't be going home, but that makes me want to have the strongest team and makes me want to win even more.
Freaking Trace is never even. He's probably not even the one putting these challenges together.
Today's challenge, I want to
Just
see
a
which
face,
of you
man.
has the
Just a face
smarts
like
to
me.
not just be a cowboy.
Wait, am I saying that I'm not good at other things? Ooh.
Cattlemen will often get orders by the pound when it comes to delivering cattle.
Ooh.
We have an order for 10,000 pounds cattle.
Oh, this is
And I want to see
interesting.
which team gets
I'm really bad
closest
at
to that
guessing
number.
stuff,
There are no scales out there in the pasture, so you'll have to use your experience and your knowledge to gather the accurate amount for a delivery. Whatever you load on the trailer, that's your number, okay? Zane, since you won the immunity challenge yesterday, you're going to be Team Red, and you're going to pick first. Zane, I want you to come over here. You're going to get to pick your
What's he
team.
gonna do, Quattro, since he came in second?
And then Quattro, since you came in second, I'm going to let you pick your team. You pick second, okay?
Yes, sir.
Well, you got something,
Zane,
Quattro.
you're going to be
You
the
can
red team.
pick
Go
your
ahead
own
and
team.
choose.
Yip-de-doo.
Take Ethan.
Yeah, that's all
All
I've
right.
done.
My first pick was Ethan. You know, he buys a lot of cattle. He looks at a lot of cattle. He should be able to guess the weight on cattle better than anyone here.
Quattro,
Hadley.
His hat is all messed up.
I went with Hadley.
No doubt.
From the get-go since we've been on this competition, Hadley has had an awesome game strategy. Nobody has ever went with it, and it seems like towards the end, it's something that we should have went with.
it's down to Jay Storm and Cody. Zane,
Cody.
Jay Storms with Quattro.
You know, I just expected that he would go for the best team and do me and Jay Storm. And then he freaking did a 180 and chose Cody. And now I'm thinking, well, he's wanting to set Jay up for failure. He's got a game plan. Man's smart. So
Tops to him, I guess.
All right, helping me again today, I'm going to have Colby
props,
Hunt
actually.
from Bonds
Props to him.
Ranch, and also
But anyway,
coming out to keep an eye on y'all as the owner.
I ain't
of
worried about
TS
Cody.
Cattle
I'd be
Company,
worried about
Buddy
Ethan.
Stalker. All right, we flip
Yeah,
a coin.
Ethan.
Yellow team's going to
and
go
then,
first. All right, good luck.
I'd be worried
See y'all out
about
there.
okay, Ethan and Quattro. Quattro's in the team. So yeah, yeah, I see what he's doing. I really wouldn't worry that much about Jay Storm, but let's see.
All right, y'all.
I worry more about Ethan and Quattro.
This event, I feel like I'm confident for. You know, I go through cattle every day, ride cattle every day, judging weights. I'm confident in my team. I think we're going to get it done. Besides the weather, it's not going to bother us.
Get busy.
All right, now let's just play off him for a second. About 35 or 36, I'm guessing. 35 or 36.
We're going out to this pasture. We send Jay Storm in there. She pulls out what we think's half.
Dang,
Perfect.
we're like, we're out of here, man. See ya. See ya, man.
We got a good group right here, guys.
Jay Storm's got the lead on him.
Yeah, this is interesting, man. It is tough to guess weights. You guys see a lot of cattle, and you know, obviously see what they weigh to estimate weight on other cattle.
Looks like
So
Hadley
let's
just
see
gonna
how they
be
do.
able to
I would have trouble,
control
man.
ride with him, looks like.
I mean, I'm not
bring up
even
the drag.
that well skilled. I can
What's your thoughts on
get
how
a
they're looking?
basis. He's
Averaging?
pretty fucking close. He's pretty close, but
I'm going to say 6 1/4, maybe 650, somewhere right in there.
650, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we were trying to figure out about an average on them. So we were thinking we would need about 15 head to get to 10,000 pounds or close to 10,000 pounds.
they're
Let's roll
about
them all. I got no problem with that.
900 pounds
You bet.
average, probably
Get out of a
800
bigger
pounds
pen.
average,
We set Hadley on a gate. What our
15,000.
method was is inside was our keepers and by was our ones we didn't need.
You
By,
get 15,000, I'd say you need like closer to
Bye.
20, so. These suckers are not
Inside.
even probably 1,000 pounds, so.
Inside,
yes,
both of them.
yes, sir.
How many did you want to
This is
cut
what I'm
off?
talking about, baby.
Jay Storm, in my opinion, there should have come with the cow. and
I've been looking
let him
forward to
know
this
what
kind
they
of
should
cowboy
do.
work. You know,
That's the first
it's
mistake
not
I've seen
just
them make right
working cows, but then having the mindset
They've
of
got to
letting which
communicate
one
here.
go or keeping which one and knowing what they weigh
One ground, please.
off of
on your small
just
one.
knowing what you know.
Inside on the big one. Good job.
So this is
I
interesting.
don't know
Let's
that you
see.
can hear him. Jay
Yeah,
Storm's not
keep
saying a
going along
word.
here.
She needs to let Hadley know what they're doing here. Right there. She needs to come in with it.
Go ahead, Jay Storm.
What?
You go ahead. Sort them a little bit. I'll hold your ground. Jay Storm, she didn't say a whole lot. If you've got something to say, speak up and say it. Myself, on the other hand, I'm a talker, big communicator. This thing could go south in a hurry.
That's why
Now Quattro's coming, taking over what she should be doing.
Just bring me whatever, and I'll call it for you.
Then they're going
Now,
to
she's gonna
But
really
also
have to
Quattro is
communicate
just
right
a
here better than
freaking
she has.
powerhouse.
Yes, sir.
He's
She's gonna have to talk louder.
They can't read her mind.
No, sir.
The
Gotta
134.
communicate. Be right back. All right, sorry, I'm back.
Right here? Okay. Inside! I wanted to let Jay Storm come in there and sort. She does a little bit better, I believe. Jay Storm come in there, she finished it off. We ended up sorting out 5.
Sounds like they're gonna load out with 15 steers.
I think we might want to add maybe just
You add one of those small ones.
Two,
I think
yeah,
that'll
one-
come
at
in.
least-
Add one of these small ones.
If you think one of like the really,
it's either add 1 or 2 of the small ones or add just that one.
I think they needed more than that.
But
I think they're gonna be short.
Tell me what you want, and I'll bring them by. When Quattro said this is how much they weigh,
Bro,
I
I'm just a
trusted
dumb
he was
A
right,
that
'cause I ain't very good at
is
doing
sitting here
weights.
eating,
only
watching
100
them do it.
pounds
So
then 3 of them, that's 300
what do I
pounds.
know?
Then when they started throwing the math in there, I thought, I can either be here for 15 minutes double checking their math or I can trust them. I decided to trust them.
But there are 3 in this group that are they're about the same, but
That's
they're a
me
lot
and all
lighter.
my school assignments.
We were looking at them. There was 3 head. They were a little lighter than the other remainder steers, so we thought we were there. So that being said, I thought maybe we should add 1 to 2 head. Jay Storm said, I think we'd be really good if we just added 1. So we went with 1. 16 head is what we loaded on the trailer. We're very confident. I think we did a good job.
So they're thinking the
still
average
think
weight of the
they're
steers is
short. Not as short as I
650
thought.
pounds. They're loading 16, which would put them right around 10,400 pounds.
Right.
Hadley and
Unless they
Jay Storm
needed
cannot be upset with
10,000.
Quattro's
I
decision.
think I heard them wrong. I think they
They
just said
never
they needed
once tried to
10,000,
stop
so they might be right.
Right. They just followed his lead everywhere.
Yes, sir.
All right, Team Yellow, good job. You got your cattle loaded. We're going to take them to the scales, see what they weigh. I'll see you in the arena at sundown.
You know, I'm starting to second guess myself. I'm thinking they said 10,000 pounds. If the goal was 10,000, then they probably are spot on.
There's a good
Now,
chance
if the goal was 15,000, then they're off by a good amount. So I forget. I'm still sticking with. I think we said 10,000 actually.
All right, cowboys, your cows are over that hill right there. I need 10,000 pounds.
Oh,
Challenge,
10,000.
we
Okay, so
gotta
they
go
might be
catch a
on.
bunch
They
of
might be on. I
cows
was
out in the
wrong.
pasture and load 10,000 pounds for a neighbor. I've been popping off to everybody telling
They
me
might
this
be
is
a
my
little
deal.
over,
This is
but
what
I
I
think
do.
they're spot on.
Guessing weights, guessing
I
level
think these-
blocks.
I think
I'm
each one of
the
these are
guy
like
for the
800,
job,
900
so the
pounds,
pressure
so-
is on me.
So then you need 100 pounds per steer.
This is a brand new set of cattle for the red team.
Then you're in the right.
Well, I'll probably get
That's the
count on
600,
first.
so
Just kind of a rough count.
Looks like to me Ethan's taking charge here, buddy.
Yes, sir.
with
This will be interesting to
10.
see how Ethan does it out in the pasture. These cows aren't all the
I
same weight.
think with
If we
10,
take 15
you get 10,
to 20,
you'd be
kind of uniform cattle, we'll be good.
Yeah.
1,000.
Looks to me like he's
short?
going to sort on them a little bit down
I
here
don't
in the
know.
pasture.
He is.
He's
I
going to
feel
create
like
less
if they're
work when he
short
gets
by
up there to
100 pounds
the
each,
PS.
then you'd be short
No,
by
Let's just not
10,
take the dinks.
which is
We went down.
100.
We got a plan together. We're going to go
Times
down. We're going to
10,
try to even those
which would
cattle up
be-
in the
should be
pasture. We
1,000
tried to pull
pounds, so
cattle
you
from the
need
pasture
extra-
that were the most
Oh,
uniform
you
ones
might
that we
just
could
need
cut
an
off
extra
easily.
steer or
Took a
two.
few extra,
So
so
they
that
might
once
be
we got them
over,
to the
actually.
pens, we could have some to cut off to kind of either even them up or fill in the gaps on what we
I
thought
don't
the
know,
weight was.
I like watching this stuff because obviously I like
He's
to
already got it.
hone my craft,
Yes,
and
sir.
even though I know how to do it, you still can get better at this, and I
He
don't do
knew
this.
right off the bat that 20
I've
was
never
gonna be
done
where
this
he's
type
gonna
of,
be.
guessing
Let's
weights and
push
putting them
them all
together
and
and
sound
doing
like
it in
going
pasture
this
and
way
stuff.
here, Zane.
But
Think they'll
I've
come
sorted
back
cows
and we just
before,
send
but
them down and
yeah, they actually might. The last
okay.
Whenever we're sorting,
group
we're
might be
sorting
over.
back
I thought they were 15. I thought they had to get 15,000. They actually get 10,000. So they
Center
might be
here.
over,
If Zane,
unless
if you
these
just
steers
get on
are
the
less
skate
than I
here,
thought,
Yeah, just get on the
and my
skate.
math is way off. But
Step in the
both
hole
could
and
be
let
right.
'em-
Okay.
Let the
Meaning
good
both
ones
be
go
right,
by,
which means
Okay.
I
and
was
then we're gonna
wrong.
sort two little ones. We'll let them go in there.
Okay.
Ethan's putting Cody and
But I like
Zane
Ethan.
in the
Ethan
gate, it
really
looks
knows what
like.
he's doing, but I think
Those
his
cattle, if
ego
they
is
weighed
gonna get-
685,
I don't know about
if there's
ego, but I think
15 of them,
something-
it'd weigh
a part of his
10,250
character is
pounds.
He's
Tell me
starting
when
to
they're
buckle
coming.
down a little bit, be a
Bye.
boss, and start to list,
He didn't
get
come.
back into
He
his
didn't
craft and be serious.
So we're holding them in the corner. Ethan's over here kind of, letting them funnel around him, sorting. Anything too big or too small, Ethan's holding them back.
You ready to cut a calf?
Yeah.
There's 2 or 3
matter
small
what,
cattle I
Ethan
think that he
better
has
stay.
in mind that he wants out.
That it?
Here you go. Cut him in.
Watch behind you.
Hey, 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 hey. Cody, catch. Well,
Yeah, I like what Ethan's doing. He's really staying focused and staying serious, and he's looking good. He deserves to definitely stay.
Save him in case
No
Zane
matter
misses
what.
him right here.
If you had a screw up.
hey, I'll go get the gates open for
Okay.
in the trailer.
I'll sneak around them.
Looks like they're going to go pin 15 head of them.
The cattle they chose seem a lot bigger than what the yellow team chose.
They only cut one off of what they pinned.
So there's a good chance they're going to be way over.
Way over. That's my thinking.
I didn't think it was hardly 7, but
What they
I say more like 650s to me.
Yeah.
I mean, for the average.
Yeah.
What do you
yeah,
think?
he's probably right. I think I was a little
Look
over.
at that calf on the far
So they
right.
might be
there.
Yeah,
the
we
first
like that
team
one
might be
at the
spot
front,
on. I
sure.
don't know how many cows they get.
Planning on
1, 2,
pulling
3,
back
4,
2
5,
head
6,
out of the
7,
16 and just loading up 14, but we ended up only pulling 1 head. Ethan kind of made that
Oh,
call.
they're gonna
but,
be low,
who knows?
14?
Like, what could happen, 2 of us could be going home tonight. And so, I'm not very confident about that.
They're over discussing it now. Maybe they're letting them shrink on that trailer a little bit. Maybe they think they think they need to shrink a little before they go weigh them.
I don't know, my gut tells me they're 700 pounds.
Okay.
We're gonna be close, but
Yeah.
I think we're a little bit over.
Okay.
I think we're a little over.
A little bit over.
But I was thinking, if these things weigh like 680, maybe.
Yeah.
I sat there and thought, man, what if they're a little lighter than what I thought?
You gotta just stick with what you got.
Well, Ethan can probably get within 25 pounds of them. I can, hopefully get within 50, but maybe either way of them. So, I just trust him a whole lot more than I do myself and anybody else here. That's why I picked him first.
Yeah.
And he's shutting the gate right now.
Well, they did a lot faster. Good job, Cowboys. You got them loaded. We're going to go
it's
way
tough.
up.
I trust
I'll
him,
see you in
but
there
I feel
arena
like
sundown.
I don't know. They ended at 14, so if I heard right, I think they did 14. The other team did 16.
Well,
I think
how do y'all
Ethan's
feel
right. They're probably around
knowing we
680.
Coming in
You
hot.
say 7,
On top of it,
300 each.
you think you're better or worse?
So you just walked up behind me? It scared me a little bit.
I don't know how you know you're on top yet, but
I think the
guess
first
if you
team's
wanna
actually
be
gonna take
positive,
it.
you
These ones are pretty short.
Honestly, it was the best.
I trust
day
Ethan, but man, I think he did screw the pooch. So guess I don't trust him.
I didn't push anything over a fence, and I tried. Today was the first time since I've worked here that we were able to communicate. We were able to work cattle in an orderly manner. It took a little longer, but we got it done efficiently. And I believe before we're over, we're going to be pretty darn close to the weight.
How do y'all think you did, Jay Storm?
I think we did pretty good. I don't know.
The moment we got in the pens, I started second guessing myself. And then I always try to guess cattle to the lighter side because you never want to over guess cattle when you sell them.
So you think you're going to be for sure over 10, but not under 10?
Pretty sure we're within at least 50 pounds of 10.
Like, I know we're not under 10,000. We're going to be either right on 10 or over 10, but we ain't going to be under it.
I don't know, man. For me, I claim to know what I'm doing and then get kicked off for something that I say I know what I'm doing, because if they kick off 2 off the losing team, well, that's an easy call.
For y'all, yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
absolutely.
didn't want Zane on your team.
Uh,
Our job is done. The event's done. We
he
had
might
no
have
mistake.
He messed it
Scale
up
is
for
going
them
to tell
if they lost,
what we
but I
did as
really
far
like
as
Ethan.
weight
I think
guessing.
he deserves
Same
to
thing for
stay.
the other team. We could tell right away they came back a lot faster, so they obviously did a different strategy, but that doesn't matter. It's a 50-50 deal. It is what it is, my friends.
Coming up, well, would you be surprised if I told you that you was over?
I'm about to pass out right now. This is crazy.
Who you think I ought to send home?
Quattro told me I should have been a man about it so he could go
Oh.
home.
I guess they were. I guess. Well, I guess what the promoters or the editors or whoever, the producers or whatever, don't realize that if you show us that, we know what team lost. So I'm assuming. We know that Quattro and them, they chose more cows. So I'm assuming they were too much. So
I'm pretty sure I might be going home tonight.
I was wrong. My
I'm
bad,
head
my
through
bad.
on the lucky
I
share.
wonder what the average weight for those cows is.
I'm really nervous.
I mean, I guess we
for
can
that
find out
because,
once we know the exact amount that they chose for the amount of cattle they have.
spoken my
but-
opinion a little bit more. I should have probably piped up about maybe not putting that last calf on there, but I'd be
since
very
they lost,
disappointed
I'd
if I
say
went home
Jay Storm
tonight.
goes
You know,
home,
I've made it
which is
this
what-
far, and
which is
I really want to win really
why
bad. You know.
Zane chose not to choose her, chose Cody. He wanted her on that team, and he wanted to go home. She's definitely going to go home because she did not speak up. She didn't talk. They communicate. Gotta communicate, man.
Good evening. There's 6 of you left, and at least one of you is going home.
Jay Storm. Or had
I'm
me.
gonna start with the red team.
No,
Zane,
Jay
you
Storm.
chose Ethan right off the bat, and then it kind of looked like you kind of let Ethan take charge of the thing when you got out there in the pasture. So is that kind of how it went?
Yeah, we had a plan to go out there. He's better at guessing weights on cattle, so we said go in there. We're going to hold the herd. You shape it up the best you can before we bring them in. Once we get them in the pen, then we'll cut them a little deeper and get them as close as we
I
can.
don't know what weights they were, but I guess
disagreement
he
about
guessed
how
right.
many
I mean,
should
obviously,
keep?
if they
We're really
won.
shooting for 14
But I wonder how
at
close
first.
they were.
I never did hear y'all ever give a number on what you thought the average might be.
I said 685. If we had 10 of them, that would have been right about 10,000. It would have been over about 250 pounds.
Well, would you be surprised if I told you that you was 1,200 pounds over?
I would be surprised.
Well, you were. 1,200.
Dang.
Ethan,
Yes, sir.
you shocked by that?
Yes, sir.
Wait a
So I
minute.
thought I saw y'all right there.
Wait a minute. Let me see real quick here. They were over by 12. So they did 14 cows. They were 11,200. So they were 1,200 over the amount they needed. And they did 14 cows. These suckers were what I thought. They were averaging around 800 pounds, right around there. That's what I thought. I said 800, 900 pounds. He was thinking 675 or 680 or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, so I was pretty close, man. I was close. I said 8 to yeah. So okay, so they were 800 pounds roughly. Yeah, so for 800 pounds, you wanted 10,000 pounds of cattle. You would need, divided by 800, you would need roughly 12 and a half, right around 12 head. 12 times 800, right around 12 head. Okay, yeah, and they did 16. They did, okay, so they did 14. So definitely the other team is going to lose because they were way over that. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I was way off with my calculations because I mean, if you did 800 head, or not 800 head, but if they're 800 pounds and you did 10 head, then you'd be off by 2,000, which would be an extra 2 cows. Yep. You would need an extra 2 cows. Okay, so my math was just off there. But yeah, I was correct on guessing the weight, so hey, pat on the back for me. Ha ha! I don't know what that noise was, but okay, let's get back at it.
Yes, sir.
So I thought I saw y'all right there at the end, maybe questioning whether you cut one more out or not.
We were. I think we're a little bit over. But I was saying, if these things weigh like 680, maybe.
Yeah.
My two experts there, Buddy Schnoffer and Colby Hunt, they watched y'all pretty close, and
Take 2 out.
they told me that I ought to send Cody home.
You got two of the weakest people, I personally think.
Man, I agree with
one
them,
on
but
each team.
I'd say Joe
Cody
Storm.
on the red team.
You know.
But I guess on
What do
their
you think
team,
about
yeah,
that,
Cody,
Bill?
so I agree with them.
I mean, I'm not,
You know what I mean?
not perfect. I feel like I've kind of been getting my butt kicked all week.
my
But
stuff,
if
Trace.
you made me strap steaks to me tomorrow and work grizzly bears and dig fence posts all day, I'd sure enough do it for you.
Yeah, okay, we know you work hard with your Crimson Chin. But, okay, Trace, I'll leave.
At least one.
Pack your stuff.
cowboy is
I
going
hate the
home
trail,
tonight.
baby. Baby. Why did I say baby? Buddy, Dan, Padre, Ringo. I don't know. Can
My
you say
two
Ringo?
experts
What did I
there,
say,
Buddy
Ringo, to the other
Schnoffer
guy?
and Colby Hunt, they told me that I ought to
All right,
Send
you
Cody
did it.
home.
Holy crap.
But it ain't gonna be you, Cody, because the yellow team was 1,600 pounds over.
How were they that little?
So,
I thought they were way
y'all
over.
want to just stand right there, or
Well-
you want to lean against the fence, or
Wait,
I need to lean on
they
something,
were
probably. I'm about to pass out right now. This is crazy. Like, I just went from
They
getting
didn't
called
have-
out again for the second time at eliminations, and then somehow Trace saw something in me.
How is that possible? Wait, what did Trace say they were over? They were 14? Did he say 1,400? Hold on, I gotta hear what he said again. The other team.
And for the
That's it. Team was 1,600 pounds over.
Okay, so they were 1,600, but still that doesn't make any sense because so if they were 1,600 pounds, so that would mean they would do 11,600. Divide that by they did 16, So then their cows were 725. Crazy. All right. But I was pretty close still. I said 8 to 9, so I was pretty damn close. I was closer than most of these people. So, well, I guess if Ethan had the other ones, he was close. But all right.
A team with 1,600 pounds over.
Dang. But I mean, Cody doesn't deserve to win, but he doesn't deserve to go
So,
home.
y'all want to just stand right there, or you want to lean against the fence, or
I need to land on something, probably.
you need to
Surprised Cody
lean?
didn't pack his stuff and leave already before Tracy even got the other number out that the other
I
team
just
won.
went from getting
He'd be
called
like,
up
oh man, I was about to
second
leave
time
again.
in
Oh my
eliminations.
gosh.
And then somehow Trace saw something in me, you know, I was ready to pass out.
I'll go
What
with
do you
you.
mean saw something in you? You
I
won.
can't believe
That's what he saw. Your team won, so you
I
can't,
thought
you
I
can't
was
send you
gone.
home.
I mean, I'm here. That just blows my mind.
I mean, Ethan, you did a great job. You didn't deserve to go home anyway.
So,
Even if you messed up.
1,600. How many steered y'all load up? I didn't count.
16.
16?
Yes, sir. Poor judgment on reading the weights is all it is. I feel like our team did great as far as teamwork, but clearly we were off on the weight.
Was there
Yeah, I was
more
off
discussion
on thinking of how many
16,
extra. I was good
15,
on
14?
estimate.
Did anybody raise any doubts about how many that's how many?
I mean,
y'all
I was good at estimating the weight pretty much, but they were definitely on the lower side of my estimation. But definitely, I was close in the ballpark. It was how many cows mathematically we would need extra.
You know, one would probably be good. I think we might want to add maybe just
You add one of those small ones.
two.
I think
Yeah,
that'll
one-
compensate.
at least
Add one of these small ones.
If you think one of like the really
But that's one of my favorite episodes so
either
far.
add one or two of the small ones, or
Actual
add just
cowboy
that one
work.
big one.
Well, I mean, they did cowboy work.
Yeah, I don't always take
But
the
this
lead. I
is
don't talk a
more
lot,
cattleman
but
work, I
whenever I
guess.
feel like something's wrong, most of the time I will. Just like Quattro said, he wanted to
Selling
put
cows.
2 more
Selling your
calves on there, and I
stock
was like, I
is
don't think that's
always-
right. You know, if
selling
we're
your
gonna add
product
anything, I think it needs to be one, and it needs to be the smallest one in
There's
that
always
pen.
Now looking back on it, I mean, what do you think you should have done?
Yeah, I think I definitely should have spoke up a little bit more. I mean,
you know what I mean?
I knew that they were probably a little heavy, probably a little
I don't do
bit
that
more
stuff.
than what they were. So
It seemed to me like Quattro, once y'all got the cows up here, you pretty
If
much
you really
took
stop
charge.
at the BS, Jay
You
Storm,
just
go home,
asserted
pack your
yourself, you
stuff,
took
go
a
home.
leadership role,
Take
and
the
you
tail.
got out there, and I never heard anybody speak up and question what you were doing.
Yes, Jay
It's up to you.
Storm.
You tell me what you want, and I'll bring them by.
I'm gonna have to ask
Hadley did his job.
who you
He
think
spoke.
I'm gonna send home.
Houston Quattro, he's the leader. He kind of spoke up and he made the plan. Jay Storm was not communicating.
As
That was
far
the whole
as-
thing.
I mean, working together, like obviously
She's used to
Hadley and
working
I
by
have
herself.
a style that's more
She's not
alike.
communicating.
He's somebody that would
Women
fit
can't
better.
communicate. Oop, turn it down too low.
Quattro moves a little faster
Sorry,
than me, a
man.
little
Sorry,
louder.
sorry, I didn't
And
understand anymore.
last time I was standing up here and you asked me to do this, Quattro told me I should have been a man about it and told somebody they needed to go home. So I guess I can do that this time and say he can go home.
Dang. How the turns have tabled, baby.
Being the ultimate cowboy and winning the ultimate cowboy showdown, it's not necessarily going to be all about just skills. It's also going to be about how you can be a leader and how you can motivate people. And because you don't think that your style works with Quattro here, that's not enough for me to send him home.
No, she didn't communicate. But that was a gangster move by her, though.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to say, Jay Storm, it's been a privilege to watch you
Dang.
cowboy and watch you work. You're a
And then
total
the turns
professional.
have tabled
You're
right
an
back on
all-star.
her. Alright.
But you're done.
Yeah, she didn't communicate.
Get your personals.
My
Hit the trail.
girlfriend. You see Cody?
Yes.
Good thing this isn't
I
Survivor.
don't
He wouldn't
understand,
go
honestly.
well.
I mean, just
But yeah,
because
Cody
I
was like,
talked about it, I
oh
don't
my
think there's any
gosh.
reason for me to go home. I mean, I did correct Quattro, and he said
Should've
I
fucked her
didn't.
last night.
So I don't understand that. I stood up and talked
Golly.
right there. I said what I thought right
That
there.
sucks.
So I'm really mad that I'm going home because I think I am a lot better than a bunch of the people
See
that
her
are here.
goodbye story.
Great being with y'all.
Speech. Look at Trace. So proud of
It's gonna
himself.
be hard every time.
Wow, definitely wasn't expecting that. Jay Storm just went home. It's a pretty sad deal,
My girlfriend.
and I'm not really happy about it.
Yeah, you know
It'll be
why.
us next time. Just not.
Now you be Pork and Ethan.
You know what?
Oh,
Hadley, you go with her. You gotta be a little more forceful sometimes. If you have a different opinion about something, you gotta let people know. So, you're
dang!
Yes, sir. It was a pleasure.
Doc Holliday too! Shoot! Just getting rid of people.
Mind.
He goes, man, showrunners just...
That was two good hands right there, folks.
The
Hadley,
freaking showrunners were like, Trace, we don't have enough time for another, for the last episode. We gotta cut this season short. So send someone else home. He was like, you know what? Not even gonna talk to him. Just like, you know what, Hadley? Get the fuck out of here, man.
and
Whew!
that's,
Freaking savage.
that's all you can say about them. Shall we?
Golly. Last two in the last elimination. Damn.
I came here to try to win 50 head of cows.
That's crazy.
I'm leaving empty-handed. I didn't work cows exactly like everybody else. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to work with people or to work around people. Maybe I should have spent more time worried about myself and less time worried about helping those around me. I might have made it a little further in the competition, but when you're used to helping people, that's what you do.
He was walking away with her.
Well, it's gotten to the point now where we're down to quality cowboys. It's not going to be probably that anybody did anything wrong.
Berries, Huckle.
All good cowboys, all pros,
I still don't know.
got the right attitudes. It's going to be a mess from here on out.
Yeah.
I agree with it though.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, sir.
Yo, that is crazy. I did not see that coming. I figured that she was gonna go home, but golly, he was like, you know what, Hadley? F out my kitchen. He pulled a Gordon Ramsay on him. Yeah, Hadley didn't really talk that much either. But no, I agree with it. I think that was a savage move by Jay Storm, saying that Houston, or he wanted her to speak up last time, and now she spoke up. But it's not actual Survivor. You can't vote people off. Trace just decides you can go. So anyway, surprising. We're gonna get on to the next episode here soon. I'll catch you guys. Shoot! I need to turn this off. Where's this freaking... Hold on a sec.